Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a new Doctor Who related video for today. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about a review on Doctor Who Season 22 story known as The Two Doctors. Yes, this story features the return of Patrick Troughton. It's the return of Fraser Hines. Unfortunately, it's that last appearance in classic Doctor Who because Patrick Troughton passed away 2 years after the story was broadcast. It's Fraser Hines' last story, but Fraser Hines is still with us. It's the last story to feature the Santarans, and it's also the last time we see a classic Doctor Who TARDIS console room used for a multi-Doctor story. Yes, this is the console room I'm on about, which was used from Season 15 down to Season 20, because the original console that Patrick had in his own run, it was actually ripped down during the beginning of the Pertwee era. The only thing that survived of it was the main console room, but the console was basically thrown out after Inferno. So yeah, so by the time we get to Connery in Space in Season 8, which is on Blu-ray here, basically we get a whole new console room for Season 8 onwards. But it's nice to see Patrick Troughton again. It does look a bit odd that he's in Tom Baker's / Peter Davis's console room. And it's like, oh, I recognise that one from anywhere. I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah, his tires got ripped off. Now, the only thing about this story that I really don't like is the fact it's the second Doctor gets captured by the Santarans, the Death Star, Giacchini and Shockeye. Very, very easily. You just see him there surrendering, and then the next minute you know, they've took him into Spain on Earth. And it's like, come on, come on. The second Doctor is very, very cunning. When you watch stories in his run, like Tomb of the Cybermen or Evil of the Daleks, he's pretending to be this very, very person that is like, I don't know what's going on. But the Doctor's very, very cunning, especially the second Doctor, and he knows what's going on. Where, in fact, in this story, he literally tries to manipulate the Santarans to let him to escape and to trick them, where, in fact, all he got him was a little smack in the face, and that was it. Again, this story is pretty much of an interesting story. I like Colin Baker in this story. I think him and Patrick have a great dynamic. I like the fact we are in studio for the first part of this story, and then in fact we go to Spain for the rest of it. I just cannot believe how great this story actually is. It is a great one. It's the last story to feature the Santarans. This story was actually written by Robert Holmes, who is the creator of the Santarans. And I don't really get why he made it like the second Doctor get captured by the Santarans, really. It should have been the sixth Doctor doing the work for the Time Lords, go talk to Death Star, get all Carts and Rymer's machine put on hold until the Time Lords do their work, and then next minute, no, it's the second Doctor that gets captured. I would have enjoyed it if the second Doctor was pulled out of his own time stream with Jamie to go and rescue his future self. That would make more sense to me, instead of the second Doctor going there anyway, doing what he does with the Time Lords. You got Jamie with him, and Jamie's like, 1 minute they talk about going back to Victoria, and the second Doctor's there, we've got to do this mission with the Time Lords, you know, and it's like, hang on a minute, Jamie never really met the Time Lords until the end of the War Games with you Doctors, so where is this in the Doctor's timeline? Because Victoria wasn't with them when she got captured, but where the Time Lords took Jamie and Zoe back to their own place and time. Victoria wasn't even there. She was literally, she left and flew from the deep. So that's pretty confusing. Shockeye is the weakest villain / character in the story. Again, he makes me laugh, which I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty funny. I like what they're doing. I like the fact the Sixth Doctor basically mothballs him by suffocation. So that's another good way to go, really. I do like Shockeye. I think he's an interesting villain. I do like Giacchini. Giacchini is an interesting villain. She's been augmented from an androgyne into this kind of brainy person trying to get stuff done, manipulating the Santarans, manipulating Death Starry, just manipulating all of the events. And the second Doctor's just there like, I'm stuck here. I'm in the middle of it. I can't do nothing. I like the fact when the sixth Doctor meets somebody, he goes, snap, and he goes, I come a long way for you. Gradually. Don't think you're going to get any thanks for it. I do like the way... I love the fact when they come out of the restaurant and the sixth Doctor goes, no, this way, no, look, you got me into this, and we go this way. And Perry's like, no, we go this way, and like that. And then Giacchini and Death Star goes, no, you go this way. And it's like, oh, get captured again. I really do enjoy the story. I love the stuff that we have for the spaceship, for the space station where Carts and Romans are building their own time machines, and I do enjoy the way the second Doctor's there, like talking to their story, calling him stupid, imbecile, and stuff. And Jamie goes, "Oh, he's gone to sleep, Doctor." Hey, not gone to sleep, Jamie. He's been drugged. And then, of course, you got the dramatic music, and you got one of these scientists go, "The professor," like that, and then the Doctor tells Jamie to run, and then you see the second Doctor's raise his hands. The Sixth Doctor does have a bit of a mind slip in the TARDIS where he goes, "This regeneration, and then he collapses on the floor like that, and then you kind of got the second Doctor sort of happening to him. He's like going like that, and the Sixth Doctor's there having a kind of a melt link and stuff. The second Doctor does get turned into a bit of an androgob, so the Doctor's got to try and stop that from happening as well. When I say the Doctor, I mean the sixth incarnation of the Doctor. I pretty much do enjoy this story. I really think it should have been the second Doctor being pulled out of time to go and rescue his future self, not his past self literally getting stuck in this kind of awkward situation, and his future self goes off to investigate, wants to go and see Death Starry, and then he finds out what's everything that's happened. I love the computer goes, "It threatened the Time Lords." What? It threatened the Time Lords. So I really do enjoy this story as much. If I was to rank this would probably be a 7 out of 10. It's an interesting story. I'm quite looking forward to owning the Blu-ray box set. The image of the Blu-ray should have come up once again. I'm going to pretend I'm holding it. This box set here, that I've pre-ordered it. I'm quite looking forward to seeing the extended version of Part 1, which is something I knew nothing about. I didn't know this story had an extended Part 1 because I don't own it on VHS. I don't know if it's on the VHS run. It's not on the DVD. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing what the two Doctors is going to be like, this extended version. Are we going to have the new title sequence that they use for Trial of the Time Lord, but instead of the Don McGlynn theme, you've got the Peter Howard theme to match with the rest of the season? That's the one thing that's the one thing I want to talk about. This story is an interesting one. I do like the second Doctor. I like Jamie. I do like the way the sixth and second Doctors bicker. So let me know in the comments what you thought of Doctor Who, the two Doctors. Is it one of your favourite stories? Let me know. Please do like, subscribe and share, and join me for more Doctor Who content. Have a great day.